Oh, Facebook. We are live for episode 34 of Wellness Wednesdays. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Of course, as always, just kind of, as you can see, I got e-juice all over me now. But we're just kind of getting everything set up for the show today. It's going to be a great topic. We're going to be discussing the broad spectrum CBD. Sorry, guys. Just a little...
Sorry, 34th episode, guys.
Yeah, so today, we're going to be discussing broad spectrum CBD. I mean, it's becoming more and more popular. I just see a lot of confusion out there from even other CBD companies and customers alike. So I wanted to, do an entire episode over. Of course, we'll cover the other types of CBD that are available. But yeah, I'm really excited. So what I'm doing right now is I am actually just making your guys' coupon code for today. And so it'll be 15% off your entire purchase at Wellicy.com. And of course, that coupon code will only be valid for this week. So let me just type that in.
And guys, I of course am sharing this to groups. Please help us by doing that. That's also part of the giveaway, which we'll mention in a second. But help us get the word out there. Share it to groups. Share it to your page.
Make sure you guys are just engaging, asking questions throughout the show. Because, I mean, guys, at the end of the day, we do this show for you. So any questions you guys have, please feel free to ask us. Drop it in the chat box. Megan, hello tell Sue we say hello. I'm glad that you're typing for her while she is driving. She kind of filled me in and let me know that she kind of is afraid of your driving. So, but I'm glad that Sue and Megan could make it today.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Danny. Welcome. It's good to see you. I'm happy that you decided to make it this week. So I'm just kind of filling some stuff up. Like I said, guys, today we're going to be discussing the broad spectrum CBD. It's kind of the best of both worlds. So I'm really excited to talk about that. But before we start that, let's talk about the giveaway today. So it's going to be, hold on. It's from CBD Effects. It's the 1,000 milligram CBD hemp and MCT oil tincture. And like I said, guys, this is 1,000 milligrams of CBD in it. It's full spectrum, and it has $125 value attached to it.
That's a really nice product, guys.
Guys, 30 ml bottle, pretty awesome. CBD Effects is an amazing company, and I have nothing but respect for you guys, for them. And honestly, guys, this MCT oil is absolutely fire. So the way you win that is, of course, engage throughout the show, asking questions, commenting, tagging friends. And the biggest help to increase your chances of winning also is by sharing this live stream into related groups. I cannot stress that enough. Please, guys. I feel like Facebook kind of has it out for us in regards to the organic reach. So the amount of people we reach naturally without doing anything has been severely cut, especially since we're a CBD company. So I really would appreciate your guys' help on getting the message out about that.
100% correct on that.
But guys, yeah, I think we are good to go.
So guys, today our topic is going to be broad spectrum CBD, which we've touched on a bit here and there, but we're really going to dive in deep. As we said, it's our 34th episode, so pretty excited to be doing it for this long. So let's jump right into it, guys. We need to do a little bit of a backstory before we can really understand.
Well, speaking of backstories, for those of you that are new, I am your host. I'm Eden.
Oh, right.
And this is my partner in crime, Ben. We will be your CBD knowledge guides today, I guess.
Absolutely.
So thank you all for joining us. So broad spectrum CBD.
So guys, there's full spectrum CBD and there's CBD Isolate. We've talked about it a bunch. Full spectrum CBD is all the elements of the cannabis plant, gives you the entourage effect, which we'll talk about in a minute, whereas CBD Isolate is just CBD isolated by itself. Self-explanatory there. Now, broad spectrum is sort of the middle ground, a best of both worlds kind of thing, meaning, and we'll touch on this here, you get all the benefits of the cannabis plant without the THC, essentially.
Yes, so you still get to experience, that entourage effect that you don't get with the CBD isolate, but you don't have to, for those of you that are concerned even with the trace amounts of THC, you don't have to worry about that with broad spectrum.
Right.
Let's kind of jump right in. First thing we're going to cover is, full spectrum CBD. Full spectrum CBD is a full-bodied extract. It contains all the elements in the cannabis plant, both known and unknown. And when I say cannabis, I'm talking about the cannabis sativa L family of plants. Marijuana, hemp, they're both part of the cannabis family. So if you guys hear me say cannabis, I am referring to the hemp plant also. Right. Everything. So these include, when I say the full body extract, this includes everything from cannabinoids, those CBD, THC, CBG, CBN, all those, and flavonoids and terpenes are also included in there. This comes with many benefits, but also has a downside depending on who you ask. Full spectrum is great for a lot of people that don't get drug tested. I mean, even people that get drug tested really don't have anything to be afraid of when it comes to taking full spectrum, even with those trace amounts. But I'll kind of get into that in a second. But full spectrum is often the preferred choice by cannabis veterans. Those that have smoked marijuana because they enjoy the benefits of THC. By using full spectrum CBD, you will also get to enjoy the benefits of what's referred to as the entourage effect. So essentially, this means that all the cannabis compounds work in synergy together to provide a wide range of benefits for you. And so basically, they all come together in harmony to provide synergistic effects.
And the entourage effect, it really is amazing, guys. We've done a lot of content on that, so if you're at all wondering or want to know more about that, check out our videos on Facebook, either CBD Knowledge or previous episodes of this show. But basically, full spectrum is often the preferred choice of cannabis veterans. That makes sense. People are familiar with the...
because they do like the THC. But, I like both. But, actually a study done in 2015 revealed that full-spectrum CBD was superior to isolate due to the entourage effect. Furthermore, CBD, I've mentioned this before, CBD isolate has a bell curve-like effect. So, whereas full-spectrum CBD will continue to provide additional relief as the dosage increase. Whereas CBD isolate, when I say a bell curve, you're going to hit, not everybody's dosing is going to be the same. It's going to vary depending on who you are. But basically, you can keep taking the CBD isolate and you'll keep feeling more and more effects. And then at a certain point, the effects are just going to plateau.
And in that same study from 2015, full spectrum CBD was found to be more effective with regards to inflammation in mice, more so than isolates, which makes sense. It's all the elements of the cannabis plant together.
The entourage effect is a huge factor in why it was actually found that full spectrum was better at reducing inflammation in mice.
So one of the obstacles that does come up, though, unfortunately, is that with full spectrum CBD, some are afraid to use it because of the presence of THC, even though it's a very small, minute trace amount, just 0.03%. Nevertheless, some people hesitate on that.
Yeah, so yes, THC is the cannabinoid that results in psychoactivity, whereas CBD does not. However, those trace amounts of THC found in full spectrum CBD will not be enough at all to induce any sort of psychoactive feeling whatsoever. So, if you are put off from the use of full spectrum CBD oil due to the trace amounts of THC and fear of failing a drug test, you don't need to be. Here's why. So you should only be slightly concerned if you are an individual using unusually large doses of cannabinoid-rich hemp oil, the full spectrum hemp oil. And usually that's above 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of full spectrum CBD daily.
Theoretically, that could cause a positive,
but it would result in theoretically, positive, but it would be a false positive.
And the reason for that, guys, is if you're taking 1,000 milligrams of full spectrum CBD a day, that's basically could have some of the THC add up, essentially. Very small.
Yeah, because if you're taking those trace amounts, it can add up into your system, and it could result possibly in a false positive on your drug test.
So a little bit more about CBD isolate again then. So This is pure CBD. Everything else has been taken out. All the terpenes, nutrients, everything out. You just have CBD isolate crystals. It's usually about 99% pure. You're not going to have to worry about any THC being in there. So that is kind of why some people choose to use this, among other reasons. It's pretty versatile. You can put it in whatever you want: toothpaste, food, shampoo, whatever you want to make.
I tell people CBD Isolate is the most versatile form to purchase CBD in, because once you have that base ingredient, you can make any CBD product you want.
So in that respect, it is, very advantageous to use CBD Isolate. And of course, again, any uncomfortability with even a small trace amount of THC, and then CBD Isolate is the way to go.
And I mean, if you're like, oh, I like the full spectrum, I like the terpenes in there, but I like the isolate, well, they actually have, it's called Terpsilate, and we're actually in the process of rolling some out ourselves, where it's CBD isolate, it's isolated out, and then the terpene profile is later reintroduced into the formulation. So then you have the isolate plus the terpene profile.
Just kind of like one method, I guess, of creating a new type of CBD product.
Yeah. I mean, so CBD Isolate, if you're looking to really make your own CBD products at home, CBD Isolate is a great place to start. But one thing with CBD Isolate that you get with full spectrum is you don't get the entourage effect.
Which I can say personally, I feel it and I like it, and I would agree that just for me, and not everybody's like this, that I would prefer a full spectrum to isolate, but that's just me.
I mean, yeah, I've come out and said, I tell you guys all the time, I use both. Right before we got on, I did some of the Wellicy strawberry CBD oil, and then earlier this morning I did some of the chocolate mint, which is full spectrum.
So guys, where does broad spectrum, which is the topic of the show, fit into all this? Well, the good news is it's kind of the best of both worlds, a middle ground.
That's how you can pretty much look at broad spectrum. CBD it's the best of both worlds. That's a great way to put it.
So basically, scientists have found a way to keep all the wonderful elements of the cannabis plant in there to get an entourage effect while still being able to take the THC, only the THC out. So
science is crazy. I hated that subject in school, but I'm starting to really be fascinated by it, especially the science around cannabinoids and just extractions. It's really fascinating.
And so that is what broad spectrum CBD is. Essentially, it's full spectrum CBD minus THC, if that makes sense to everybody.
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, basically, full spectrum plus isolate together minus the THC is what broad spectrum is.
Right. Now, just a little sciencey stuff here, guys. There's 2 ways of getting broad spectrum CBD. The first way is cheaper and easier, and that's basically where we were just talking about a second ago. You take CBD isolate and start adding stuff back into it.
Yep.
But that's not necessarily real broad spectrum CBD.
Yeah, I mean, it technically is, but it's hard because you can't reintroduce the exact specific naturally occurring terpene profile and other phytonutrient profile that is naturally found in that hemp plant.
So those products can still be very effective, but like you said, it's a sort of a half broad spectrum.
Yeah, I mean, the terpsilate's great, because it adds those terpene profiles to the isolate, so a nice flavor to it. But, it's not to say that's the most precise way.
Now, the alternative way of doing it, which is much more precise, is called special chromatography.
Yep.
It's using light and different scientific techniques, and water, actually, solvents as well, to get the THC out of there. I can't really explain it that well. I'm no scientist, but basically it's a more effective way of creating broad spectrum.
Exactly. I mean, guys, I know I like to pride myself on being very educated around, cannabis, hemp, in general, CBD, cannabinoids. But when it comes to the extraction of them, that is a whole different ballgame. The knowledge required for that, I would love for somebody, if anyone knows how to do it, I'd love for somebody to mentor me.
And it has to be very precise
exactly.
as well. There's no room for error.
No, because if there's any errors, the slightest miscalculation or something, the whole formulation can be ruined, thrown off, or just ineffective at all.
So guys, that was basically our segment there on broad spectrum. Let us know what you guys think. We really want to know what you think about this topic. Isolate, full spectrum,
and
broad spectrum.
Guys,
what are you using?
Make sure when you're shopping for broad spectrum, isolate products, full spectrum, always, always, always look for the test results. Don't, if it's first-party results, yeah, they may look nice, but ask for third-party results. Anybody, if I can make a first-party, I can make my own test results and say this is the best CBD on planet Earth. Of course I'm going to say that. I'm making the test result, so you can't completely trust it. That's why I don't even do first-party test results. I do third-party test results. And you should only buy products that have third-party testing attached to them.
That's something we always mention, guys. It's so critical. It's somebody else coming in there and figuring out what's up as opposed to you just telling people.
Because, guys, I mean, I don't really want to call out any companies, but there's a pretty big CBD company out there that was that they did tests. Like, there was third parties did some tests. They got their hands on their products, and they found out they were using synthetics in there.
Wow.
You know, so it's just like, and this is a pretty big CBD company, and for that to come out and show that like a company as big as them doesn't care about the quality like they should, it just shows that like quality is of the utmost importance when you're shopping for CBD products.
Very unfair to the consumer.
No, and then it brings a bad name to companies like us because somebody that could be that could be your very first experience with CBD, and you get it and it's a crap product. Then you, in your mind, you think CBD doesn't work and it's crap and all. When that's not the case, you just got a bad product. But you could have prevented that by one, coming and asking us, or buying from us, or looking for third-party results. Even if you guys don't buy from us and you aren't sure about a company, email me and I'll answer you.
So yeah, guys, let us know your thoughts on that. Want to mention again our giveaway today. An amazing, how many? $125 value on this?
Yes, $125 value on that.
1,000 milligrams CBD effects tincture. Pretty awesome product. The way you win this, ask questions, comment, engage, share. We're watching that the whole show. We do a little question answer segment at the end, and we will give that away at this point. But right now, right now we are going to jump into our product testing segment.
Our product testing segment. All right, so guys, the first flavor we're going to be trying is from CBD FX's vape series. This is a blue raspberry CBD vape juice. I mean, you could technically, watch, I'll show you guys. You could technically use this, put it on your finger, and do it sublingually. Tastes really good, just like blue raspberry. I will say that. But I mean, when vape juice comes like this, yeah, you can use it sublingually, but the CBD Effects probably doesn't want you to do that, just because I can tell by the bottle they're using. Whereas we use a tincture, so or a dropper cap, so that means it allows you to fill it into a vape tank or easily dose yourself out sublingually. Whereas this, it's you could do it, but it's a little inaccurate when it comes to your precise dosing.
And not only will we be telling about the flavors, guys, we'll be talking about the effects as they kick in. Vaping and sublingual, you remember, are very quick in terms of speed of action.
Yep. All right, so guys, you saw me last week vaping CBD vape juice on an RDA. This is a sub-ohm tank. You can use it in a sub-ohm or an RDA. Pretty much, you can use it even in a pod system device like this, where it has these pods. I actually have CBD in here right now. So, all right, let's give the blue raspberry from our good friends at CBD Effects a nice little try. Ooh, that does taste really good. It's a refreshing blue raspberry, definitely.
I'm excited. Don't make fun of my clouds, you vapors out there.
Yeah, hey, who is it? Is Corey here? Because Corey was the one who was joking about your clouds last week.
That's good.
Yeah, you like it? Vanessa, welcome. It's okay that you're late. You came just in time for the product testing. Yeah, so welcome, Vanessa. Yeah, Charlie Boone, I believe. Yeah, dude, it is really good. What would you rate that on the flavor scale? Oh, Tyrell like to break in here.
Special guest Tyrell.
Yeah, all right, perfect. So the next product we're going to do is a vape juice too. I also am going to use it on an RDA, just to show you guys that you can use it on sub-ohm tanks. RDAs.
So flavor on that, I'd give that a 9. That's excellent. I could vape that for a long time. It's really delicious. And of course, vaping kicks in very fast.
I'm going to put that in an 8.2.
Yeah.
For the blue raspberry.
Pretty good score.
No, that's a very solid score. CBD Effects. I applaud you guys. Shout out to Jake over there. Thank you guys for producing such amazing products and putting quality above all else, which is why I feel comfortable selling their products to you guys and listing them on our website.
They're always pretty spot on.
So, I mean... point. Yeah, so 8.2 for the flavor on that. We'll give you a little, towards the end of the show, per Vanessa's suggestion a few weeks ago, we will give you a rating on the overall effects that we're experiencing because, yeah, the flavor is good and all, but that shouldn't be your determining factor. No. I know a lot of you, like, when if you're vaping CBD, a lot of you are definitely going to go for flavor. But, I mean, tinctures, I don't know, like flavor, yeah, it's important, but at the end of the day, is it effective? Flavor is temporary.
If it tastes good, that's nice, but again, if it doesn't, it really doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, I've had some very crappy tasting CBD products, but some of them were very effective, so, I mean, I'm not to say I don't use those crappy tasting CBD products, but if that was my only choice and it was effective, then absolutely I would use it. I'm just kind of blessed where I have a wide selection of products to choose from. The
stuff we try always ends up tasting really amazing. Not just saying that,
you guys know, you guys say it all the time that we're very, very honest. I mean, when we reviewed our own strawberry, we told you that the flavor needed to steep and kind of come out a little more. And I've noticed in my strawberry that I've had, because we've had it for about 3 weeks now, the flavor has come out more.
I need to try it again. I haven't tried it since then.
So, I mean, look, if I can critique my own product like that, then I'm absolutely going to critique other products like that.
Yep.
So, all right. So, that's good. The next flavor we're going to be doing, good friends again over at Savage CBD. Love these guys. We tried 2 of their flavors last week. The flavor we're going to be trying today, it's not a candy flavor like last week. It's called Hustle. And available in 250, 500, and 1,000. And it's for you dessert and sweet lovers. It's a raspberry sugar cookie.
Ooh.
So,
sounds good.
Curious to see how this tastes.
I gotta always give them a shot. Their packaging's really nice.
No, and I mean, we work pretty closely with Savage. We have a good relationship with them. So I honestly cannot recommend them enough. They're just a phenomenal company all around. And I mean, if you guys are from the vape side of things, then you're probably well aware of the Savage vape juice. Honestly, that's all they did is pretty much rolled over some of their top performing e-juice flavors and infused them with CBD. So it's kind of just like a win-win. I'm curious to try this because for me personally, I'm not the like dessert sweet flavors aren't really my go-tos.
That's what I love.
Yeah, that's what you love. Cereal is the only thing if you can count that as a sweet flavor. But let's see. I'll shut up and try it.
Of course, he's just getting his vape device ready there by getting the other juice off.
Yeah. Do you guys like my sick clouds?
My clouds today were pretty good.
Yeah, I hope Corey's on here so he can at least see some of your clouds, because he was definitely giving you some crap last week about your clouds. He was making me laugh. So, Corey, if you're here, please say sorry to Ben. All right, we'll let old Benny Boy give it a try first.
All right. It's really good. Taste the raspberry. You taste the sort of like sugar cookie flavor too. Yeah.
Oh, I can smell like before, like when I pulled it out, like the raspberry like cookie kind of like hit me. The sugar's kind of a hard flavor to master.
It does taste like a sugar cookie though.
No, it does. Like it I do taste the sweetness in there. Definitely the raspberry is very prominent initially. But then it blends with the sugar cookie, perfectly toward as the flavor kind of matures through your taste buds.
Nice job by them.
Yeah, it's like, and I'm not like I said, I'm not a dessert guy for vaping. But I mean, I would use this. Savage, you guys did a great job on this. You guys kind of changed my mind on sweet, desserty vapes. What would you rate that on the flavor scale?
I'd give that an 8. Very, very nice. I like the other one a little bit better, just because...
Oh, yeah, no, and I mean, the flavors we tried last week from Savage, the drive and the passion, which were the candied watermelon with razzmatazz, and then the candied blueberry with razzmatazz. I like those fruity candy flavors better, so I like those ones better. But I mean, I was still gonna rate this, at a 6.8.
Oh.
It's not horrible. But that's why I wanted to preface it and say that, like, I am not the best person to really talk to about sweet and dessert flavored vapes, because I don't do it.
A couple people I see are asking if we're seeing your questions. We do, but keep in mind, guys, Facebook starts cutting them off. So if you were asking us questions at the beginning of the show and you want to make sure we see them, just keep asking it. We don't mind if you ask the same thing 5 times. Don't worry about us. We just want to be able to make sure we see it.
Yeah, I want to get to as many questions live that I can, but if I don't get to your questions, you can ask anybody who's a regular viewer in here. I spend my Wednesday nights going through and answering every single question. Corey Ramsey is here. Corey, I hope you saw Ben's vaping, dude. Like, he's learning, man. All right, so 6.8 for me. We'll talk to you guys a little later about the effects. Oh, actually, let me do it sublingually. I'll do it sublingually.
I'm gonna do it as well.
You're gonna do it as well? Yeah. You going to the gym today?
I am going to the gym after this, but I haven't taken my daily intake of CBD right now. That's why I can take a little bit more right now, and I want to, because it helps me perform in the gym. Honestly, it gives me energy. So.
You definitely taste a sugar cookie first when you do it sublingually, and then the raspberry comes out. I like that better sublingually.
Whoa. Okay.
Like, definitely when you swallow it, it's the flavor's really kind of like in your face. But yeah, when you first put it in your mouth, it's definitely, like, at least in my opinion, I taste the sugar cookie aspect first, and then the raspberry really comes in and finishes the flavor.
That was good. I like vaping it better, but it's pretty good sublingual. Guys, and in case you're wondering and don't know, some of you may be new to CBD, the reason why we sit there and hold it under our tongue is because that's what you do with sublingual. You want to try to give it at least 30 seconds if possible. Sometimes we go a little quicker because of the show.
Yeah, but on the show, I mean, honestly, sometimes I'll do 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah.
Hold it in there and then swish it around, just because a couple months ago when we had a CBD for dental health. And actually it showed, it helps eliminate some of the bacteria, inflammation in there, sensitivity. So, that's kind of why we started swishing it. I've noticed since we did that episode, you and I both swish it around before we swallow it, just so we can kind of enjoy those benefits.
Any out there using CBD for dental health, do let us know too.
Yeah, I think that was Margie. Margie, I believe you were the one who first started using, I think it was putting the isolate on her toothpaste.
Yeah, I remember that. You're right.
Yeah. I know Margie's been experimenting a bunch, toothpaste, putting it in shampoo. Like, it seems like Margie's just a mad scientist at her house, honestly.
So, guys, I don't know about you, but I feel that CBD kicking in, getting an energy boost, getting kind of a verbal fluency boost, reading, writing type of boost. But that's all great because it's just in time for our question segment. Again, guys, we're giving away the CBD Effects, $125 value, 1,000 milligram CBD tincture. Pretty awesome product.
This isn't a gimmick. I'm not joking. I'm literally trying to give one of you a free $125 CBD product from CBD Effects.
One of our best lines.
So, hey, guys, in the comments box, what would be really awesome? If you guys could tag both CBD Effects and Savage CBD in the comments box, just to show them that you're appreciative for their products and you're appreciative of everything that they do. So show them some love by tagging them in that chat box. I want to get them in here, kind of blow them up, guys. I would really appreciate that.
Bunch of people, bunch of questions, bunch of new people. John Ojeda says, I've heard Koi is good but never tried. Would love to. Koi is good. I personally have used the Koi gummies extensively. Love them. Right now I'm using a different edible. But Koi gummies are great. Their products are great. What are your thoughts on
Koi is an absolutely phenomenal company. I have, they're honestly one of our partners in the industry. And I really, they help us out tremendously. We help them out. So, I have nothing but amazing things to say about Koi CBD. Any of their products, guys, their gummies are some of my favorite CBD gummies. Those sour gummies blow any sour gummies that I've tried out of the water. They're just amazing. Their customer service, just their dedication to quality, it's just an A plus all around for Koi CBD.
Somebody asked, I didn't catch your name because the comments move so fast. So if you're here and listening, let us know it was you that asked this. Asked, what are terpenes? Terpenes, well, I'll let you explain it, but basically it's a element of the cannabis plant.
Yeah,
right?
it's found in basically all plants. It's the aromatics. So it's the scent and smell. That's what give cannabis strains their unique flavor and scent profile. So honestly, guys, like you can extract like lemon wool is a terpene, and you can extract that from lemon peels.
Yeah.
So terpenes are found they're found all across nature.
Josh Arnett asked, what company is this? We're Wellicy.
We are Wellicy.
Wellicy.com.
Yes. There's a coupon code at the top of this page. I believe it's WW, all capitals, WW34 exclamation mark. 15% off your entire purchase at Wellicy.com. That coupon code is only valid, for you viewers during the show. So I appreciate you guys watching. John, guys, send me a gummy to try.
Charlie Boone says a green tea flavored CBD might be good.
Yeah, green tea. I actually had a green tea, like kind of CBD drink, and it was really good. I have had green tea CBD vape, or just green tea vape juices before, and I was actually pretty surprised. Like they were pretty solid. I mean, if I get enough demand and enough like requests from you guys for flavors, like I'm not kidding, guys. Like post on our Facebook wall, shoot me an email of flavors you would like us to see release, and once I start seeing there's enough of you that want specific flavors, then I'm gonna roll it out because like I roll out products that you guys want to see. So I mean I'm honestly here to cater to you and satisfy your CBD needs. So feel free to drop a product suggestion or flavor suggestion anytime. I'm all ears for you guys.
Sue says she's trying to get her mom to do full spectrum, but her mom's afraid of getting drug tested for a job, so she's nervous. So that kind of ties into what we're talking about today.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I feel you. I would look for broad spectrum. We actually have broad spectrum gummies. They're in production right now. So we'll be rolling those out soon. Then there's going to be, we're going to roll out broad spectrum tinctures. There's just going to be a lot of products that we already have. We're going to roll out in broad spectrum alternatives just because I want to cater to each of you depending on which type of CBD you like to use, because not all of us like to use the same thing. I like to use all of them. I enjoy broad spectrum, full spectrum, isolate, honestly. I enjoy benefits from both of them at the end of the day. Let's see. John, which does the CBD juice work better in, tank or RDA? John, honestly, they work equally effective. I mean, with the RDA, you'll probably get a better flavor, more vapor production, just like with regular vape juice. The one thing I do notice with like sub-ohm tanks with CBD vape juice is the coils tend to deteriorate slightly faster than standard vape juice. But that's not really a complaint on my end because I go through these coils like no other. I mean, sometimes you get a pack and the coils last you for 2 days. So, all right.
Vanessa says blue raspberry sounds good. Vanessa, I will tell you, it is amazing. That's one of the best I've tasted. I gave it a 9. I could have easily given it a 10. I love that.
Oh, Derek, I love me some CBD. Thanks, man. I just want to say I love you too. But Jesse Primo, what's things people should know the most about CBD? Well, CBD will not get you high.
That's what I was going to say.
CBD doesn't get you high.
It's not psychoactive. That's the number one.
At all. Won't show up on a drug test. Basically has the medicinal benefits associated with THC without the psychoactivity.
I'd say actually not being psychoactive is the second most important thing. The number one thing is it's extremely therapeutic, in my opinion, and beneficial for a variety of health conditions.
Yeah, and I mean, I can't say it enough. Eliminate the stigma. CBD and THC are not the same thing. That's it. Rant over.
Madonna asks, have you heard of the feds reclassified?
The Fed reclassifying hemp? Yeah, is that what she's talking about? I think that's the Farm Bill of 2018. I actually have been seeing some articles saying that there is a possibility, fingers crossed, that they're going to try and pass that before the end of this year. That means it clearly says inside, it clearly defines. So yes, industrial hemp is legal, on the federal level. But once you extract the CBD oil or any of the cannabinoids to make a byproduct from that, it becomes a class 1 drug. Stupid. But once that farm bill passes, it clearly defines hemp and all its related extracts are excluded from basically the Controlled Substance Act. Controlled Substance Act is what it would do. So it would be huge. If that passes, guys, hemp is going to be everywhere. That means it's just the industry is going to explode. More companies are going to want to pick up CBD. So, the Walmarts, the GNCs, the big guys that won't touch the cannabis industry will be more inclined to, once that farm bill passes. Like, I am praying they get this passed.
Well, guys, we all kind of need to do our part as much as we can to get the word out there about CBD because it helps a lot of people, in all truth. And, it should be on the shelves in stores right next to the Advil or whatever else. So we all got to get the word out there.
Should just replace the Advil.
Yeah. Margie says...
I'm not a medical professional.
Nope, just our opinion.
Yeah, that's...
Margie says Wisconsin farmers now allowed to grow hemp.
I did see that, and that is amazing. Guys, that does so many... it's great for the CBD industry, but, one, it brings so many jobs... It brings jobs and also creates new jobs. And the... Yeah, thanks, Jesse. I'm glad you like my brother Cam. He is a pretty good dude. But, it'll create jobs, and then it'll also, hemp can be used to replace so many different industry, guys. I don't think you understand.
That might be part of the problem from a money perspective.
That is, because, the plastic companies, big pharma, they're scared. Yep. Because, guys, hemp can replace the plastic industry.
Paper.
Clothing.
It's superior to cotton.
Guys, there's literally a hemp airplane fully created out of hemp, and it flies, and it's powered by 100% hemp fuel.
There's hemp protein that you can take after your gym. It's extremely healthy and good for building muscle.
So, those are just a few of the examples of the industries that hemp could really disrupt. So, it'd be great for the CBD industry, but it could benefit so many industries. I really think, hemp could be a huge benefactor in regards to treating, global warming and our pollution problem. It's just plastic will be no more.
Again, guys, we got to advocate as much as possible. Is when you think about it, what's more important to a big corporation, their bottom line or your health? I don't really need to answer that.
Guys, look at Big Pharma. They sacrifice your well-being for their bottom line.
Yep. John had another question. Have you ever heard of Hemp Bomb? I haven't. Have you?
Yeah, I've heard of Hemp Bomb.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of Hemp Bomb.
Any good?
Yeah, yes. No. I've never used their products. I haven't seen anything really negative. So I can't really give you an honest opinion because I haven't tried that myself. But I have heard of Hemp Bomb before. Jesse Primo, would CBD help me with Crohn's disease, anxiety, depression, and insomnia? Honestly, Jesse Primo, we've pretty much had a CBD knowledge episode on every single one of those issues except for Crohn's disease. And yes, CBD has been shown to can be effective for all of those. I'm not a medical professional. I am just giving you my personal accounts from using CBD, other people's in this live stream's personal accounts, and also based on research studies found on, the NCBI and countless other medical websites.
And most diseases, Crohn's disease in this particular case, are just excessive inflammation, guys. So that alone, CBD is excellent for inflammation all over the body in many body systems. The endocannabinoid system we've talked about a bunch, guys, that's interrelated with all your major body system, respiratory, cardiac, digestive, endocrine, nervous, everything. So we're not just saying, CBD is good for everything. The information, the studies, big databases like the NCBI are putting stuff out there. So check it out if you don't believe us.
Yeah. CJ Smith, have you had the pink lemonade from Koi? Yeah, CJ, the pink Koi is absolutely phenomenal. It really does have that tart and sweet pink lemonade flavor. It really will make you feel like you're just drinking a crisp, cool glass of pink lemonade on a hot summer day. it's a solid flavor all around.
Corey, we see you, buddy. Yes, that was sugar cookie. It really did taste like a sugar cookie. I don't really like sugar cookies that much, but
you don't like sugar cookies?
I like chocolate chip. I like more sweet.
Okay,
sugar cookies are too plain.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But I know what they taste like.
Yeah,
and that flavor.
It was good.
Spot
no,
on.
Savage CBD killed it. I mean, I can already tell you the effects from those. Like, I feel great. I feel awesome right now.
So do I.
Just my energy levels, especially. I was in some kind of long meetings today, so I kind of just energy levels got drained. But I feel my energy levels coming back up.
But it's kind of in tune with a nice relaxation. What did you
say?
It's like relaxed energy.
Yeah, like my back was killing me, and like I know my back pain's kind of slowly going away.
Nice.
But I feel my focus concentration is there. But also that relaxation feeling where, I could either go down the path of being productive, getting some work done, or if I wanted to go home and relax and, read a book, watch some TV, this would definitely assist in that.
Absolutely.
I mean, even with this dose, I feel like I'm not, like, sleepy right now, but I mean, if, like, I'm just really relaxed. If I went home and, laid in bed, I'm sure I would eventually just drift off to sleep.
And, guys, we talk a lot about CBD for health conditions, but, like, you can use CBD as kind of like a booster if you're really young and are in great health.
Just general health and wellness.
I'll tell you one thing. Just because of the way our food is and the way most of us, unless you're like super healthy, all organic, like eating super granola, you're going to have some inflammation in your body. So almost anybody of any age or constitution can be helped by CBD. That's what I'm trying to say. So.
Yeah, I mean, I always say I don't think I have any major diseases or illnesses. I really just take CBD just for the general wellness benefits of it associated with it. Yeah. Because just like what Ben said, I'm not granola. I don't eat healthy. I just had Five Guys for lunch today. A double bacon cheeseburger. So, those have the steroids, preservatives, all that junk in there that does cause damage to your body, and that can result in you feeling inflammation and other pains. But CBD helps to counteract those.
Yep. Vicky says, second week, love your show, all the great info. Thanks, Vicky, for coming back.
Thank you.
Glad to see you here.
Let's see. Vanessa Rich said my grandmother uses Koi, and they get a discount for my grandfather being a veteran. Yeah, we also offer U.S. active and veteran discounts.
Nice.
For all military professionals. But all, as I need you guys to do, if you're in the military, like I'll give you the discount. But all as I ask is that you just shoot me a copy over of your military ID or some form of verification. Because it's unfortunate. I'm not saying that everybody does this, but there are people out there that take advantage of the system and will try and say they're in the military when they're really not, just to get a discount.
And, of course, a lot of our service members are dealing with PTSD in varying degrees, which we did a whole episode on, I think.
And, I mean, guys, like, without our veterans and active duty military people, Ben and I wouldn't be able to sit here and do this.
CBD, guys, it's really helpful for PTSD.
Anything I can do to pay it forward to veterans or active military members, I am all for that. I have nothing but respect for those brave group of people.
Derek says, I love me some CBD. Derek, let us know what kind of CBD you use.
Carly Dorico. I'm sorry if I said your last name wrong, Carly. Hey, guys, new member here. You guys are super awesome at keeping your fan base entertained. I've gone into edibles and have been wanting to try the Koi gummies. What's your guys' take on them? Well, Carly, I have nothing but amazing reviews to say about the Koi CBD gummies. The sour gummies over here, they just released those probably about 4 or 5 months ago, I want to say. And also the real OG, just their regular tropical gummies. Both are phenomenal, guys. Like, you're not going to get any subtle taste of any hemp or CBD oil in there. It's just just the way they formulate it, like, they don't spray the CBD on there, so it's not a powder. They actually roll and mix the full spectrum CBD oil into the gummies, and then they individually dose out the gummies. So it's just like a more consistent dosing of CBD all throughout the mixture. And each gummy, Carly, has 10 milligrams of CBD in it.
And any gummy edible fans out there, check out the Green Roads Froggies. I love those.
Yeah, the Green Roads Froggies are really good. But honestly, I still think, I mean, the koi gummies are definitely still...
That's too like it.
Yeah, they're definitely up there. I do like the green roads, don't get me wrong. But I just love the koi CBD gummies.
Aaron Bell Hodge, who may be a new person, asks, which are your favorite CBD vape juices so far? Good question.
All right, well, so out of our products, I really love I like all of them, but if I had to choose probably two of them, I really enjoy the grape and the apple. And then for other company products for CBD vape juice, I really love the Driven CBD vape juice from Savage that we tried last week, which is that candied blueberry with the notes of sour razzmatazz. And then, honestly, because I'm a cereal lover for vaping, the CBD Effects fruity cereal CBD vape juice is out of this world. That's actually what I have inside my pod right now. What would you say?
For me, now I'm not a vapor, so I don't have the experience he does with vaping all the different types of products as much as he has, but just from what we've tested on this show, every time we've tried one of those CBD Effects vape juices, it's been outstanding. Today, the blue raz, was it?
Yeah, blue raspberry, yeah.
That's outstanding.
Yeah.
I know the fruity cereal, which is like Fruity Pebbles, that one was awesome. The tropical punch, wild watermelon, so
yeah.
I like them all.
And to me, I can't believe I forgot about this one, but from Animal Alchemy, it's also infused with CBD Effects' full spec or a CBD isolate. The fruit smoothie from Animal Alchemy is absolutely out of this world. For those of you that were watching last week, you kept asking what I was vaping on when we weren't trying products. I was vaping on that fruit smoothie from Animal Alchemy. It's amazing.
Oh, and those terpenes. I think it's Fresh Leaf that does those terpene cartridges that we've tried.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed vaping those as well.
Yeah, like these guys.
It's a much different taste. It's more of an oaky, woodsy kind of taste.
Terpenes are great, and don't worry, guys. We are actually working on our own terpene ones as well. So, guys, Q1 of 2019 is going to be massive. We're going to be rolling out a bunch of new products, so I'm very excited to release those to you. So that's just a little sneak peek of what's going on behind the scenes here at Wellicy.
Vanessa says she actually holds her gummies at her tooth to relieve a toothache. So that's pretty interesting. I haven't heard anybody saying that, so that's cool to know that that's effective.
I mean, that would work. It makes sense. Vanessa, try that CBD oil. You know, even if you don't do you could do it a full dropper. I mean, even if you do put a couple drops on your finger and then rub it where your toothache is, and try that. But I mean, if the gummy route is working, then stick with it. I mean, at the end of the day, whatever is effective for you, do you. That's my suggestion. John said, love the frog gummy poster. Yes, those are the gummies that Ben was talking about from Green Roads. Those froggies are great. Let's see.
Brian says hello again from Germany.
Brian's watching again from Germany, man. Thank you for tuning in. What time is it in Germany right now?
I guess he's waiting for his hat. We maybe send him a Wellicy hat or something like that. But he says CBD is fully legal there in Germany. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay, Brian. Okay, fully legal. Well, I mean, I would love to ship internationally. When we first started Wellicy, I was shipping internationally, you know, Australia, you know, some European countries. But then, you know, more and more customs just started confiscating orders or returning them back. So I had to shut that down. But I hope, you know, as regulations change, especially if the United States can federally legalize that, then I think a lot of other countries will follow suit. So hopefully I will be able to serve you guys in other countries sooner rather than later. It's not because I don't want to. It's just because, you know, regulations and stuff.
Yeah. Maybe one day, man. Hopefully.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. You guys have a lot of questions today. Margie wanted. What was the flavor Ben gave a 9 again, please? That was the CBD Effects Blue Raspberry CBD vape juice that Ben gave a 9 rating on, and these are all these flavors that we're talking about today, guys. Even this product we're giving away from CBD Effects, they're all available at Wellicy.com.
John asks, where are we? What state? He's in Texas. We're in Colorado, John.
Yep, we are in wonderful Denver, Colorado. I really can't ask for a better place to be in, especially for Wellicy, because Colorado is a leader in this industry.
Yeah,
honestly, you know, we were pretty much the test state to kind of see if recreational medical would actually work. I know California's had medical since '99, guys, but for us, recreational in Colorado, that was the true test. And guys, our economy is booming out here.
Colorado's a cool place.
It's amazing. So if you guys have never been out here, come out here, come visit us at the Wellicy warehouse. We'd love to see you.
Aaron says, I have Animal Alchemy strawberry taffy. Just got it. Wonderful.
Yeah, the strawberry taffy. I actually got it right here. I like that too. But personally, the fruit smoothie is my favorite out of that line. But they're all really solid. Strawberry taffy is great too. Corey said big pharma with the middle finger emoji.
Yep, I agree with that.
So thanks a lot, Corey. That makes me laugh. Charlie said things are going as planned for hemp. All the anti-taboo is only to tie our government as the regulators before it's released as anything but an illegal substance, like roping in the cattle before it's led home. I agree. I agree, Charlie. That's a great example that you used. But it's looking like our government's starting to figure their stuff out, and hopefully, since I've seen these new articles come out and this new information, I really do have a feeling that they're going to get this passed before the end of this year. And I mean, they only got a couple more weeks, guys. It's already almost 2019. That is crazy.
I gotta say, guys, I am in a great mood right now from our CBD products. I was in a bad mood earlier, but it's like the end of the day.
Corey said, eating this show makes you energized. It does.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm really excited to share the information and test the products, but, well, one, I test the products, the CBD kicks in by now, but two, what really gets me energized, this is my favorite part of the entire show, is going through and answering every single one of your questions, because, you guys are spending the time to ask us questions, so I mean, it really, CBD and just everything in regards to hemp, it's a huge interest to me, so I mean, I could talk about this stuff all day, guys, so.
For those of you who.
I'm passionate.
For those of you who kind of need an after work pick-me-up, if you're doing a lot of stuff in the evenings, trying to be productive or active or whatever it is you're doing, that can be a really nice use for CBD, just around 4 or 5 o'clock dose, and you're good to go till bedtime. I mean, I honestly, I feel outstanding right now.
Margie even said, I love how you talk faster during the show, Eden. Yeah, it's my verbal fluency. It's because my thoughts are going into words so much faster.
The neurons are firing better, for lack of a better scientific way to say it. But.
Yeah, they're more effective. They're operating on a more effective level, and I'm glad that you guys are able to see the changes in me from before I take the CBD to after I take the CBD, because that just shows that I'm not making this up. Yeah. These are the effects that I'm experiencing. I'm not going to say these are the effects you're going to experience, but this is what I experience, and there's probably more likely than not you're going to experience beneficial effects at the end of the day.
It's the endocannabinoid system, guys. That's what it's all about.
That system it is so vital to so many aspects or so many functions throughout your body.
Carlos Smith says the best CBD I've tried is Galaxy Additive, and he asks follow-up, anything we have as strong as Galaxy? First of all, have you heard of that?
I have not heard of Galaxy. I'll look them up. But what's the strength they're looking for?
I mean, we have everything you need, strength-wise, the whole spectrum. All different types, all different ways of using the CBD, sublingual, edibles, vaping, full spectrum, broad spectrum, 250, 1,000, whatever you need. It's at wellicy.com.
Charlie Boone, this is a good question, actually. Does the lack thereof after persistent use of CBD affect a person like withdrawal? No, CBD is non-addictive, and it doesn't have quote-unquote withdrawal symptoms. Honestly, the only side effects that you could really experience is drowsiness, but some people use CBD for drowsiness. Sometimes cotton mouth, and then that's usually a little more with the full spectrum. I don't get it too often, but it does happen. And that's really about it. In some very severe cases, some people have experienced diarrhea, but I haven't heard any of you guys really say anything to me about that. I haven't experienced that, and I take a lot of CBD. So, Charlie, so no withdrawal symptoms.
Gabriel Thomas, I don't know if you're trying to be funny or not, or if this is a serious question, but I'm going to turn it into a serious question. Yes, CBD is effective for erectile dysfunction, and there's studies out there. There's information.
We had an episode on CBD for sex.
Yeah, it's actually quite helpful in that area. So check out that episode if you're wondering about that.
Oh, Carly said you nailed the last name perfect. Awesome! It must be the CBD. Yeah, John, if you served in the military, active or veteran, all you got to do is just send me a photo of your military ID, old military ID, just so I can verify, guys. That's all. It's not to say I don't believe you, but it's just the day and age we live in, guys. People try and take advantage of the system a lot of times, which is unfortunate, but I got to do what I got to do.
Should we think about your turn? But...
Yeah, it is. Guys, there are so many questions. I love you all so much. All right, so, yeah. Let's see. All right, so that one.
No.
Oh, okay. All right, so that would be good. You do her?
No.
Yeah, okay. All right, so let's see. All right, guys. I'm going through right now. I'm going through and picking the winner. I'll give you about another minute. Drop in. What did you guys think of today's show? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you learn a lot? Just give me a 1 if you loved the show. 2 if you hated the show. I hope I don't get any 2s. But hey, I want you guys to be honest. So let's see. Guys.
I have somebody I noticed a lot in case you're wanting my input.
Alright. Alright, so...
Vicky enjoyed the show. She has a 1 in there. John enjoyed the show.
Oh, you guys are
Jesse
so sweet.
Enjoyed the show.
Alright, so I have decided on the winner. I think, and this is not to say I just pick winners just because they're new. There's been multiple people in here that have been watching us since the beginning, and they have won multiple times. So don't be discouraged if you've won before, or even if you haven't won. If you don't win today, guys, this is episode 34. We've given away a minimum of 34 CBD products. There's some where we've given away multiple products on one show.
Yeah.
So we're well over the $2,000 range of the dollar
Easily.
amount of CBD products that we've given away, and that's basically, you guys can look at that as that's $2,000 out of our pocket, because I want to give these products to you so you can experiment with or experience them for yourself. Yep. All right, so I have found the winner. I believe she's new. Excuse me if I say your last name wrong, but Erin Belhaj?
Yeah, that'd be my
Belhaj?
guess. Belhaj.
Erin Belhaj. Belhag. Erin, if you're still here, let me know you're still here. Comment, I'm still here. Won. Yay, I won. I just need to verify that you're still here.
Yep, let us know you're here, Erin Belhaj. You will.
I did see her earlier say she gave us a 1 on the show. So Erin Belhaj, are you still here? I'm gonna give you a couple of. I'll give you a minute or so to respond. I know the live stream on our end to your end is slightly delayed.
There she is. What's up, Erin? Congratulations.
All right.
Or she are here. Sorry, we
Erin,
can't tell.
yeah, I'm sorry, I can't tell you about your Facebook picture, but Erin, can you please send me an email to hello@wellicy.com, and that's hello@wellicy.com. I need a picture. Take a picture of your driver's license so I can verify age, and then please, just for simplicity's sake, can you type out your shipping information, and then I'll just copy and paste that, and then I can get that added, and then we'll get you your $125 1,000 milligram CBD hemp and MCT oil tincture from CBD Effects. So Erin, please email me that info to hello@wellicy.com. Yeah, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us this week. I feel like this is a really solid episode. I feel like you guys had a lot of questions, so don't worry. I'll spend my night tonight, and I will be answering each and every one of your questions that I didn't get to. Even the ones that we got to, I'll probably answer those again.
Like you said, guys, thanks for taking time out of your Wednesday to join us every Wednesday. Keep coming back. You know, we're here every Wednesday, 6 Eastern, 5 Central, 4 Mountain, 3 Pacific. So join us. We do a great giveaway every week. If you didn't win this week, don't be discouraged. You can win next week. You can win multiple times. You can win if you're new. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Wellicy.com. Use the coupon code if you're thinking about buying anything. Maybe
get some of these bath bombs.
And yeah, guys, thanks again.
We'll see you guys next week. Shoot me an email or shoot me a message if you need anything during the week. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.